We rolling.
Hey, it's your boy BHood Freshmen. You now logged in to my guy, Uknowcell.com. Let's get it.
What up, what up? You logged on to Uknowcell.com. It's the homie Uknowcell behind the cam. I got my homie BHood in this thing. Freshman is in here. What's the deal, bro?
Cell, what's the deal, my boy? You alright?
Man, I'm coolin', bro. Appreciate you taking the time to spend a little bit of it with this platform.
Yeah, appreciate you for having me, man. Honestly.
For sure, for sure. It's no problem, man. Let's get straight into it. I kind of want to give people a little background story about you because I think, you know, when people see you, to them it might look like you just popped up out of nowhere. Yeah. So let them know like kind of where you from and how long you've been doing music.
I mean, I've been doing music honestly my whole life. I started in a band, and you know, in the 8th, 9th grade marching band wise. That's where I got all my music roots, and I kind of like. In college, I transitioned more into the whole music industry, man. Honestly, I've been out here putting in work for a minute, man. Like, my project, Forever Up, that's out right now, it's honestly the 4th mixtape under Freshman. It just so happened that it's my solo tape. So, you know, I've been putting in a lot of work. I've been in Houston for, like, the last 5 years, A&R'ing down there. So, you know, just learning the business and everything. And, you know, I just brought it back up here. So, you know, I can get more in detail into it. But, yeah, it's a lot.
All right. So let's talk about the business end because I think a lot of people, you know, miss that and they just see the artist, the glitz and the glam of being, you know, a quote unquote rapper or artist. What you know what made it so urgent to you to really go, you know, and get that business sense behind it?
I mean, honestly, it was kind of like a blessing in disguise because, like I said, when we first started the whole freshman thing, I was just playing the whole, you know, CEO, sub-artist role, and then once I got the opportunity to work with this label in Houston, DSD1, you know, that's my family, shout out to them down there, I just started learning more like the whole A&R side of the, you know, business and how to, you know, generate revenue and you know, just marketing and just all the different aspects of the business. So I wouldn't even say I really planned on getting into it. It just fell into my lap and I learned the value of it, you know, as I grew into it and, you know, learned more of it.
All right, so let's talk about Freshmen and explain and break down exactly what Freshman is.
Man, Freshman, that's the movement, man. That's the team. You know, me and my boys, we started it in college, man, at Wayne State. It was my freshman year. We honestly was throwing parties at first before we even ventured into the music thing. And then we just came up with the name. We was like, yo, this is our freshman year. We the freshest ones on campus. You know, we gonna call ourselves freshmen. One of my boys I went to high school with, Tone Winks, man, he hot out here. You know, he with the logo up. Then it's just been rolling like that, and it's kind of like a movement that just attached itself with a lot of people. Just because freshman is just not just music. You know, I got people in the NFL that rep freshmen, people that's in a corporate field. It's just more so about, you know, just, I wouldn't say it's like a fraternity, but in itself it's not, you know.
Yeah.
It's a movement.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now let's get into the music, man. You already spoke on the tape Forever Up.
Yeah.
For people who haven't checked that out, first and foremost, let them know where they can find that at.
Well, you can find it on all digital outlets. It's titled Forever Up, the EP. It's actually a 5-song EP produced by my boy June James, man. He real hot. You know, he the one who brought me in the label down there in Houston. He platinum producer. He made a lot of hits, Key to the Streets, Every Day We Lit. You know, that was my roommate out there and everything. So he 4 out of the 5 tracks on there, he produced 4 of them. And one of my guys from Chicago, ESD Studios, my guy Cubis, he produced my intro. So it's just more so something I just I got the title more so just from the message, just me and June chilling, and we used to have this saying that we always used to say at the crib, like, man, we still up. No matter what we was going through, we was like, we still up. But then when I was brainstorming on the title, we just came up like, man, you know, we was still up, now we forever up. And then just, you know, got it going from there.
All right, so let's talk about, you know, give people a feel or a vibe of what the music is, like how, like the sound of it, if they haven't got a chance to check out the project yet.
Yeah. I mean, I want to say, like I said, I always promote myself as real hip-hop, man. You know, I'm a real hip-hop head. I learned the value of, you know, just the culture and everything, just being in Texas also, too. And I applied that, you know, with what we got going on in Detroit. So it's a versatile EP. It's like each record is in its own lane. So it's like my intro is way different from the outro, so it's either mode you want to get in, and that's just, I didn't want it to just have my EP to how one bass feel. I just made sure, because I actually have a whole project that's done already. I just picked my 5 from the grad 5 from each sector of the mixtape, and just dropped it.
Okay, all right. Let's talk about breaking into the radio, man. You got a single that's on the radio right now. A lot of artists don't get that support.
Yeah.
And you say you got the business behind what you're doing as well.
Yep.
So how was that journey for you? Like how were you able to break through and actually get, that radio play?
I mean, honestly, it was just off the grind, and once again, it was just another blessing that just came. I just was, when they first started running the showcases, they started running the showcases around the same time that I dropped my mixtape. So I was just like, okay, this is an avenue for me to promote myself. Weekly I'm there mashing on the gas for like 4 months straight. Just every Wednesday at the Who Got Next, performing, politicking with a lot of artists and everything. And then they had a tour opportunity for me. They did the Who's Got Next high school tour, and I was, blessed enough to be one of the artists to headline it, and it just took off from there. And that's when I was getting a response of, because when I dropped the whole EP, I never knew like what was gonna be my single, because I always was getting this response like, oh, you should use 3-day weekend, you should do One More Chance, 7 days a week, do it for the city, So once I was going through the whole process of the high school tour and everything, I was getting a good reaction from every school, no matter where I was at, would do it for the city. It was like after the second verse, after the first verse, by the second hook, I got the whole crowd, the whole stadium, we gonna do it for the city. So that's when, one of my OGs, Don Q over there, was like, yo, this the one. Blast, Kim James, Scratch, all of them over there was like, yo, this the one. I had the meeting with them, and they just was telling me like, yo, this about to be the anthem for the city. They was feeling everything that I was talking about on the verse, the hook, and then it just took off from there. And right now I'm just mashing on it, man.
And speaking of doing it for the city, man, we are in Detroit. Detroit is getting has a huge light being shined on it right now. Where do you feel like you fit into the Detroit music scene?
I mean, I feel like I more fit in for I kind of want to say I cater myself to people like me more, so I label myself as like a collegiate hustler. Like I said, we started in college and everything. It was just, some freshman members graduated, some didn't. Everybody took their own different life, roles. Some in the Air Force now and everything. But I just say I represent more so I want to say no street, but, just for the hustlers, the ones that really want to do it for hip hop, that's trying to really, make the record business as their main source of income and everything. That's who I represent, I feel.
All right. And before we get out of here, dog, is there any, last minute things that you want to say to fans, supporters, somebody who just viewing this now and this is their first time seeing you?
Yeah, if your first time seeing me, man, of course you can follow me on Instagram at BHood Freshmen. Go get that mixtape Forever Up. No, nothing much after that, man. Just watch the movement. You hear that record, do it for the city, catch a video or something, send it to me. I'm going to post it. Like I said, it's the goal. We about to do the anthem. Shout outs. Just want to shout out, to the whole freshman entertainment movement. Dirty Glove. Shout out to the Booth Boys. That's my fam. Shout out to, Detroit. Let's get it.
All right, you know it, bro. I appreciate you once again just blessing the platform, spending this time with me.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Sel. Let's get it.
You know it. Uknowcell.com. We out.
Yeah.